Well, we got a little bit of snow today, as you can see. So, it's also time for an oil change on the old Toyota Tundra. So we're going to be doing an oil change on that bad boy today. And we got a few accessories that we're going to throw on there. Get it ready to tackle these snowy roads out here. We got her all up on stands already. We got Hank helping us out today. Oh. What's up, Hank? All right, let's get into it. All right, so we got the oil drained. We're just letting that kind of sit and do its thing. What do you think, Hank? Chilling. It's a little bit more of a process to change the oil. You gotta take this. The Tundra comes with a skid plate. It's pretty light duty, but it comes off pretty easy. Gotta do that. But yeah, let me show you some of the things I got to get this truck here ready for winter. I went to the Toyota dealership and I just bought a couple oil filters. We have some body panel falling off, so I got some clips. Get the body panels on there right. We got some de-icer windshield wiper fluid. That stuff is awesome. Definitely got to have some of that out here in the winter. I just got some standard motor oil. It was on sale. This is pretty cool. This is actually a block heater. So I'm going to install this into, there's a spot for it in the engine block somewhere. I gotta find, but I'll throw that in there. And if I leave it outside in the snow, I can plug it in and it'll be nice and warm when I come to start it the next day. Probably one of the coolest things I have. Well, let's see. So it has, yeah, it's falling off. I don't know if you can see this fall off, but these things are kind of flimsy too. This one just tore right out. These are splash guards, and they kind of protect the engine and keep dirt and debris from getting onto the engine. But the other side, these are totally missing, and these are just kind of falling apart. Like that one just tore right out. I got arc splash guards here. Yeah, here's another one that fell out. Yeah. Install this puppy. Let's see. It's the old one. This is the new one. And this one even has some protection that kind of goes up over the shock, so that's real nice. And I mean, this stuff is heavy duty. So we'll get that in there. Like I said, we'll get those clips and get this whole thing on there a little bit better, and we'll get the engine protected from snow and debris and whatever else wants to get up in there. We'll get those installed, and I'll show you the final product when we're done. Alright, we got the fresh oil filter here. Thought I'd show this. Just your standard Toyota one. Slides on there. Pop this puppy back in. Good to go. Alright, I got the block heater in, and it took me a while to even find where it goes. It is that little red piece you see right there. And it was a pretty big mission to get that thing in there. But we got it in there. It's ready to go. A lot of people route it to the front, but I couldn't, it wasn't reaching, and it had to go through this whole mess, so I found it was easier. I just routed it right here. I'll probably find a better way to secure the plug on there than a zip tie, but get it to where it doesn't get hit with a bunch of debris. Oh yeah. Now let's put that splash guard on. All right. finished up here. These arc splash guards look pretty sweet. They weren't too hard to install. They're heavy duty though. As you can see, that's where the block heater was. Good to go. And we're done with the oil change.